Alright guys, story time. Welcome back to the channel, by the way. So, once upon a time, there was this guy that I was supposed to do a bike race with. And it was a 12-mile race. I was challenged. And prior to the race, this guy tells me, I'm going to do 8 miles. You're going to do the 12. And if you don't race me, you're scared. You're not confident. You think I'm going to beat you if you don't accept this race. I'm going to do 8, you do 12. So, that story's made up. And it's just like what Costa is doing to Marvin Vettori. So, Costa does not make the contracted weight of 185, 186 pounds. And he's trying to shift the blame over to Marvin Vettori if the fight doesn't take place. It's like, fight a bigger version of me who's less drained because I'm not cutting as much weight. And if you don't take the fight, you're scared. If the fight doesn't happen, it's because of you. Meanwhile, Vettori is on track to make weight. He did everything he needed to do. So how is that fair? Pretty funny stuff from Paulo Costa. With all that being said, I guess the fight is taking place. Vettori accepted. It's a catch weight, 195 pounds. Now, here's the thing with this. There's some factors that people need to consider. It's not that cut and dry where Costa's going to come in with an advantage because he's going to be bigger. Not necessarily. So, if you look at the psychology and the reasoning behind Costa wanting to do a catch weight, obviously, he's not going to make 185 pounds. Why are you not making 185 pounds? A, you want to have an advantage. You want to be bigger in the cage. B, you didn't train as hard. Vettori was on track to make weight. So logically, you can say that Vettori put the work in. So he might be in better shape cardio and conditioning wise. So this apparent advantage that Paulo Costa is going to have being the bigger guy, being able to bully Vettori around, might not be the case. He may have just wanted to do the catch weight because he hasn't been training as hard. He's not in as good shape as Vettori. And that's a disadvantage to Costa. So it could go both ways. He can come in bigger and be stronger and more difficult to deal with and less drained because he didn't cut as much weight. Or the other way to look at it is that Vettori is more conditioned, in better shape because he was on track to make weight. Costa wasn't. So you can gather that from the events. Who's to say? I guess we're going to find out when the fight takes place. Interesting, but I thought it was kind of funny how Costa was trying to redirect, blame to Vettori. Funny stuff. Anyway, guys, let me know in the comment section, how does this affect the fight? What are your thoughts on Costa not making weight, basically, requesting a fight? Is that a catch weight? Who do you think this benefits? Who do you think is going to have the advantage in a fight? We'd love to read your thoughts. Drop them. If this is your first time at the channel, you enjoy the content, consider hitting that subscribe button. Like and share the video, guys, as that helps the channel grow. Truly appreciate that. And until the next segment, take care, and we'll come back here and talk about the fight after it takes place. Later, guys.